It is a very cold, blustery day here in Southeast Virginia, and we'll hang out here and doing a live as long as my hands can handle. I've got this one covered over with a glove. Might have to do with the same thing here, but it's cold, it's windy, and but it's winter time. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas time, and here we are coming up into New Year's and stuff, and which is cool, man. Virginia fruit grower, good to see you, man. How's everything over in the other corner of Virginia there? Gotten really windy over here, super, super, super windy, and makes that 40 some degrees feel like more like 30 some degrees, but it's not bad. Yeah, I still think that we're gonna get some more snow before it's all over with, huh? So anyway, hope you had a great Christmas and New Year's coming up and stuff, and been working on some spoons and everything like that. This is a couple of, I call them camp spoons, and we've been working on these, a bunch of these things. So passing through, nice and warm in Florida, huh? Yeah, yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, but we've been working on a bunch of these. Made a bunch of spoon blanks back when it was still warm, hot, and just put them up on the dry rack and stuff. And the same way with this one. I wouldn't say it's an old piece of elm or something, but oh, we can hear that wind or not. You might be able to see everything kind of jostling around on the ground and stuff. But yeah, yeah. Merry Christmas to you. Absolutely. Anyway, this thing right here, I call this a frying pan spoon. It's thin, really strong. This was a really super old piece of wood, and it had literally, it was so saturated with water and stuff. I found it over there in the tree line that the growth rings looked like they were about to separate. So I let this thing dry and then did a little work and let it dry some more. And then I sat it up there on the dry rack, and starting to get to the point now where it's easy to work and we can finish it up. Hey, Carve with SCV. Oh, that's Marius, right? Yeah, all right, man. Good to see you. All right. Anyway, this is what I call little camp spoons. This is wood that I found out over in the wood line there, and it's uh, old cedar wood and stuff like that. I do make a lot of spoons from like fruit trees and all that kind of good stuff. And this one here is a piece of elm that when I picked it up, it was so wet and literally juicy. Man, you could just like wring it out. So yeah, well, it's good to have all of y'all here. We got 6 people in the room, 3 thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do it. Alexi Mercado, good to see you, man. All right, good to see you. Yeah, Mary, so I was watching your stuff yesterday and day before and everything like that, and um, you're looking good, man. It just keep going. Each and every one you do, you'll get better and better and better. And the way I look at it, there's no spoon that you carve that's going to be a failure, because only you're going to really know the vision that you had for that piece of wood. Anyway, let's take a look at our screen here, man. Drunken Chef Barbecue. Snap. Great morning, man. Good to see you. How's everything? We were just talking about how cold it is here. What's it like out in your part of the world, man? Doing a little spoon carving out here. I know the leaves flying all over the place. It's winds are blowing about, what, 30 miles an hour? But that's okay. It's winter. This time last week about 10 days ago, we got surprised by a snowstorm. You know how the weather people are. Oh, rain, maybe a little snow, light dusting. Then next thing you know, you got 5 inches on the ground, 7 inches on the ground. And all right, let's take a look at our screen here. Oh, okay. How long you been carving? Well, I am 65 years old, and the first time I ever remember being part of a spoon carving, I was like 5, and I had a great uncle that did this kind of stuff, and then I, on and off through my adult life, I would dabble this and do that, but I retired about 3 years ago, and And after that, it was on, man. You know, it was on. I just carved anything and everything, piece of wood. And I like doing spoons, but I have done a few other things, and I'm even toying with the idea of trying some like decoy ducks and stuff like that. 60 here. Oh, okay. It is, I want to say about 42 Fahrenheit, but that wind is blowing. Yeah, I don't know what you can see on the ground out here. Look like leaves just bouncing all over the place, but it makes it feel a lot colder. But no, I've been doing this a good long time. And yeah, let me show you another project that I got coming up here. We found this old piece of wood up in the tree line there. It's got this natural curve to it, and it's just I don't know. We'll see what we can't do with it. What makes me want to carve spoons? I don't know, man. Just what makes somebody want to go fishing or hunting or anything else. It's relaxing. Like I said, I'm 65 years old, heading up to 66, and uh, I like working in my workshop and just enjoying myself. And best way I can put it. And let's see here. We got 25 people in the room, and yeah, that's about what I do, man. I just not much on partying scene or drama or anything else. I just assume be back here by the workshop or everything else. And a while ago when I set all this stuff up out here, it wasn't really all that windy, and all of a sudden, you know, it started getting really windy. And I usually cover this hand up because this is the one that's going to be holding things, and it's going to be in the brunt of the way of knives and stuff and everything. The Electric Whittler, good to see you, man. I might eat a lot of food. Hey, you can eat mashed potatoes or anything else, man. You sure can. You can stir your coffee with them. You can eat Jello. We carve spoons too, or not spoons, just spoons. We carve forks too. Let's see, where there is one. I got one over here. We just did a while back. Look. So we can eat meat too. We carve forks. All right, guys. Definitely is. Yeah. I've been carving for like 1 year. That's a good long time. That's a good long time. I'd say your future is very bright. You know, just keep going. Like I said, I've been toying with the idea of even start carving some duck decoys and other things. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Electric Whittler, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see y'all. I like using these sanding blocks. You can get them different grits and everything, and wash them off, and they last a good long time. Yeah. See, I'm proud of you and all your spoons. Well, I appreciate that, Carmen. I really do. I'm good. I hope you are. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. It's like I said, it's a bit chilly, a bit airish out here. We're kind of windy, but you know, it's winter time, so what do we expect? Here's our some of our hook knives. Here's one of the intermediate size one here, and most of your cutting energy is going to be right in here. So you concentrate your efforts right here. And this one is old. This is really old. Um, this one, I like this one best because it's smaller, fits in the hand, and this thing is sharp, you know. So this is definitely a practice skill. So But they really did a good number on these old pieces of wood here and transform them to decent stuff, man. All right, Carmen, you take care, man. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, Ghost Viper, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right, we got 33 people in the room. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you hadn't already, and leave a comment. I'll return the favor for you. All right, let's take a look at the backside of this thing real quick. Still got a lot of sanding to do back on the backside, but nice solid spoon. Yeah. I'll be drone. It's a good chilly morning. It is definitely a chilly morning. It is really blowing up down this way, man. It really is. It makes it feeling a lot more colder than it is, but yeah, this one right here, this one turned out really nice. And these are those old camp spoons. I call them camp pocket spoons, and kind of experiment with the thickness right here. Whether you can use it easily into your mouth and everything like that, but they really came out with a nice color too. Yeah. Real windy up that way too. Yeah. Ghost Viper. I think whittling a spoon is actually really cool if you've ever, yeah, I think so too. I mean, you can do a real basic one, just a few minutes and stuff like that. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. I really do. For me, I just kind of goof off and just enjoy myself. Hear that wind? How we can see the ground, all the leaves just bouncing all over the place, and oh my goodness, man! You can hear things out in the property out there, tarps and that just kind of dancing all around. But the birds and the squirrels are over there in the feeders, just doing their thing. Hard to believe that we're coming up into 2026, yeah. Yeah, they can take like 2 minutes to make, yeah, they sure can. And of course, for video purposes like this, we take all, do a little bit, stop, videotape, do a half hour, 1 hour live and everything like that. But yeah, if you were in a pickle, yeah, you could do them in a couple of minutes. Sure could. There was one, I'm not sure where it's at. There was one that we just picked up from an old piece of spalted maple. Let's see here. It's an old piece of spalted maple, and it's still drying and stuff like that, but it's more like a scoop than it is anything else, man. All right, good time to have some coffee going. Nothing like a good, you are correct. Instead of eating with your hand and not get sick if you use it to dress an animal. That's true. Never really gave that any thought, but Shadow Scout, sweet, good to see you, man. How's everything in your world? Pure water. Good morning, everyone. I did smash that like button. Wonder if that type of wood, if you're using, do sell these. I don't really sell them because, to move them across even the United States would be like really pricey, but if there was some way to do it, I certainly would. If you're ever in Newport News, Virginia, just give me a call and come on to the back workshop here. I'll hang you one. So, but yeah, this old piece of stick that I found, a piece of maple that had a bunch of spalting in it, and we made a little scoop out of it. But I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up, man. I really do. But imagine working in your workshop, making a living out of carving spoons and duck decoys and all that kind of stuff. Wouldn't that be grand? But I've been toying with that idea of carving some decoys and ducks and stuff like that, and birds. I think it'd be cool to see how it would turn out. I bought myself one of those wind sanders that will help me make some of this bigger work knock it down. So, Joseph Driggers, how you doing, man? Good to see you. All right. There's another spoon or two around here that I've got. Where is it? It really it was so wet and saturated. It looked like it was about to peel apart, like the various growth rings are about to come apart. But we dried it up, and I really need to find your honey. Did you like that? That was pretty cool. Well, if you look at your map and locate the James River Bridge that goes from Newport News to the Isle of Wight County, you're about be 1 mile north of there, and anywhere along in there, that's the honey hole for the fishing. Okay. Yeah. Real pretty spot over there. It's just a bit north of Newport News shipbuilding areas and all the military bases in Norfolk and stuff. Real pretty spot. Let's see here. This is one of those vices that allows you to pop the thing and spin it in different angles, and you just torque it back down. And this one here is an old-fashioned one, so. No, it's not a secret. Yeah, you'll see. They actually have a fishing pier right there, and another one a little bit above that, and they seem like that everybody does pretty good out in there. So, yeah. This is Channel. Good to see you. How's everything? Yeah. I appreciate everybody being here. We got like 24 people in the room. 16 thumbs up. Pass it through. All right, man. Take care of yourself. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by and everything like that. I'm gonna hang out here for a bit longer, and as long as my hands can handle this cold weather. But yeah, oops, wind blowing everything. Yes, it's really gonna be an unusual pattern in this wood. It really is. So, yeah, you got the Potomac in your backyard. Yeah, very convenient. Yep. Yeah, I've been up there a number of times. So, went over to Mount Vernon a few times. What's that other place? Pope's Creek, George Washington's birthplace, or something like that, and with Stratford Hall and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, actually, I was born in a little town just outside of Philadelphia, Chester, Pennsylvania. We've been down here a long time now. All right, let's see here. Take a look at our screen. All right, 22 people in the room, and everything. Somebody got any big plans for the New Year's coming up? My big plans is to stay out of all the ruckus and just hang back here in the workshop and maybe cook a good meal on the grill or something. I've seen the long-range weather people are saying that the mid-Atlantic and northeast part of the United States could see a significant snowstorm somewhere between January 8th and January 20th. So no plans. You and me both, man. The only thing that'll wake me up is all the noise. So, but my end it would be like on probably New Year's Day. Not so much New Year's Eve, but so. Yep, no plans. Just chilling out. I'll take these old belt sanders and I'll cut them in half, and then stand the spoon up in the vise and do the handle like that. So, all right, 25 people in the room. Okay, man. So good to see everybody. 16 thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, man. Make a comment in one of the videos. I know how to find you, or even this video, something like that. I'll find you. This is really my favorite part right here, is actually the sanding of things. It's I'll be trying. Hey Dave, have you tried that mesh sandpaper? I have not. I don't even know what it is, man. Tell me about it. Mesh sandpaper. Huh? They sell it on Amazon or something? Mesh sandpaper. I'm always up to trying something new. I mean, these things right here, somebody told me about these a couple of years back, and I really wasn't sold on it till I got a couple, and I'm like, yeah. A lot easier than just having a flat piece of paper in your hand. Okay, man. Let's see here. Bon Bonneville, you should saw down the spoons. What do you mean saw down the spoons? Been my experience, if you sand down these spoons in every different random which way, man, you end up with a nicer pattern. Yep. The same way if you're using lathe, you're not just in one direction, man. All over the place and constantly rotating and stuff, and you're shaving across different layers and everything, and that's what gives the wood the color. Yeah, these guys right here, I was really surprised at how much color came in these little spoons. And this one here, man, you can actually see the twirls and the twist inside of the various layers, the growth rings and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, it comes in a roll. I used to get it from HVAC Supply Houses. Sands copper clean, 2 inches wide. Tear the link. Very interesting. I will have to check that. Carla, good to see you. Welcome in. All right. I will have to check that. And it's called mesh sandpaper, huh? Okay. All right. Turn it around like this. There we go. That way we can get over here on this side here. That is very interesting. I will definitely look that up. All right. Yeah, I started working on this thing, I'm wanting to say it was late September, and I put it up on a dry rack, and somehow or another it got pushed off to the side. And I saw it a couple days ago, and I said, let's finish this guy. And it dried into a really nice color. Yeah, this thing was so wore out when I picked it up off the wood line over there that it was literally separating. The growth rings were pretty cool. All right, 14 people in the room. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. It's hard to believe that we are coming up near the end of 2026. It's really cool how you can see the growth rings. And this must have come from a piece of a round that was, about like this. And we cut what was left of it out of that ring. So I'm back with my coffee. Oh, okay, cool, man. I got my coffee too. All right. Are you going to slow down the spoons or what? Well, it seems to me you're not being real serious, so. Mrs. Hersher Coins, good to see you. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. So. Let's see if I can find that little round that we carved from the other week. Let's see here. This is one really old piece of wood right here. It really is. And well, Shadow Scout, sweet. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you very, very much. But this is where a lot of the spoons get started here, so. Just picking up a piece of wood out there and doing our thing. Flavorful cooking journey. Good to see you. All right. Excellent. How's everything in your part of the world? Or you're doing well? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look. All right. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I enjoy watching your channel also. I really do. And for those of you that don't know, there is a companion channel over on Facebook, Dave Clear Camping. It's a little bit of everything: camping, cooking, woodworking, bird watching, hiking, sightseeing, um, arts, crafts, all sorts. You're more than welcome to visit with us over there. And nearly everybody over there has their own YouTube channel. And the last time I looked, is 1,400 channels over there. So a lot of new friends for you to meet if you want to go over there. All right. Beautiful. I appreciate that. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I got the gloves on today. It's a bit chilly out here, so we're gonna hang out here until my hands can't handle it, and we'll go in and have ourselves some hot chocolate or some coffee or something. Aussie Susan, good to see you. How's everything in Australia tonight? I guess you're about 11, 12 hours in front of us, something like that. So, good to see you. Y'all in summer now, right? Right. Hot, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I was talking to a couple other people that live in your country, and they were like, it's like been like 95 Fahrenheit or whatever, super super hot for like days, and yeah, it's nearly 1:30. Oh, okay. It is 10:18 a.m. On the 27th of December here. So it's already tomorrow there, huh? All right. Okay, man. We've got 12 people in the room and 20 thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay. Hopefully everybody has a great Saturday, and for those that are already into Sunday, yeah. 16, 18 p.m. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you're about what, 3, 4, 6 hours in front of me. So you're in Europe, right? Yeah, every morning we wake up on New Year's Eve or something like that, and Australia's already starting the new day already. I appreciate that. Sweden. Okay. All right. Appreciate that. All right, and then like I said, what I do here is when I want to do the handle, we just take this old sanding belt here, and let's see here. It is 4 p.m. if you're more familiar with the. I got you. Yeah. 1,600 hours. Yep. Yep. Sweden. All right. Yep. Well, greetings from the east coast of the United States, the state of Virginia, right here on the Atlantic Ocean. Man, that wind is blowing. Stop flying all over the place. Poor bird over there, he's trying to land on the bird feeder, and he got his landing gear down and like. All right, let's take a look at the screen here. Awesome, man. I'll tell you what, it's cool to. We got people from Australia, we got Sweden, U.S. That's cool. We can all sit here and watch somebody carving a spoon from all over the world, you know. Yep. But yeah, if you tired of the drama on Facebook, Dave Collier Camping on Facebook. No drama, whether you camp or hike or fish or carve spoons or cook or travel around, sightsee. That's what we do. So feel free to come on over, and want to submit a video or a YouTube video or whatever like that. I have to check it first, because every once in a while we get somebody who wants to slide some, porn or something like in there, so, or some political things, and I guess they realize that somebody out here in their backyard carving spoons is not going to have much effect on changing the world. All right. Okay. Northern Neck, Virginia, USA, and I am right down the road from them a bit. I think it's 150 miles, something like that, in the southeast corner of Virginia. JRH, good to see you. All right. Tungus, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Nice to see you. All right. Hopefully everything is going good in your part of the world. We were just talking about, we got Australia in the room, we got Sweden in the room, USA in the room. So Fusion rocket. Nicole, right? Yeah, okay. I think I got that right. Yeah. I don't know why I can't remember people's names sometimes. But anyway, it is good to see you. It was excellent to see you. Uh, yeah, I got a bunch of spoon projects I want to do, and like I said, I'm toying with the idea of maybe carving in some duck decoy things, and but not so much for hunting, just for the aesthetic value of it. Well, hello, bird! I got bowled over by a bird. Oh my goodness, man! Uh, oh, Canary Islands. All right. Okay, that is awesome. Okay. So, what time is it at your place? It is 10:24 a.m. here, and we just determined that Sweden is 6 hours in front of us, and Aussie Susan, it was what, about 1:30 something in your place. All right, let's take a look at well, how we're doing here. Really starting to get down to the base now. 15:27 ish. Okay. Oh, yeah, all over the world watching Dave. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do. I really do. Yeah. Flowing through life. I appreciate that. Awesome, man. Okay. Well, we got 12 people in the room, but 22 thumbs up. That's awesome, man. Big stirring spoon. Yeah, I actually call this one a frying pan spoon. So yeah, you're right. You could push your meat around or taters or whatever else that you got in there, or take a little taste of it to see whether you know. I think so too. These little pocket campers. That's why I call them little pocket camp spoons. I mean, they could be coffee spoons, but I mean they're hard. They're sturdy. This in your backpack or your pocket, it's not going to break on you. And a nice old color to it, and yeah, we shall see how everything goes. And this was an old piece of, I don't even see this one or not. An old piece of wood that we were messing around with, and I was just kind of experimenting with different techniques. And if I find an old piece of board, sometimes I'll just take it and experiment with it to see whether it'll work or not. But there's that right there. But I still go over in the wood line and hunt for things, or if the storm blows something down. Where's that piece of wood at? Let me see if I can't find it. Here's a old piece of nectarine wood. Yeah, the fruit that you get from the store, you grow in the backyard. And we're gonna make something out of this. And I got a big old hunk or two of it over there. Let's see here. Here's a piece of plum wood that is wet and nasty, and we're gonna do something with it. I don't know what quite yet, but we'll get there. I got quite the following. Yeah, nice thick piece. Yeah, and we've got a bunch of wood. Where's that other piece at? All right. Here you go. Here's some peach wood. Peach tree. That ought to make for something really decent looking. Got that red color in it. But we got a bunch of fruit trees on the property, and over the years, I've made spoons out of all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's a nice thick piece of stuff there. It really is. All right. I'll be drunk. Okay, you got to run, man. Take care. Yep, have a great day, great night, whatever the circumstance might be. So, all right, be safe, man. Enjoy your Saturday and the rest of your weekend, everything. Appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at our screen here. Oh, yeah, appreciate it, man. Yep, take care. I'll watch your next flight. So, yeah. It is. All right, man. We got like 16 people in the room, and yeah, buddy. Everybody stay safe and everything. And 2026 has come to us right quick. Okay, let's take a look at our screen here. Okay, sir. See you next time. I'll be live in 10 minutes. All right, man. I'll see if I can catch a piece of it. And we'll finish up here about maybe 10 minutes from now. And I'll see if I can't get in there and say hey to everybody. So, work on this here spoon just a little bit longer and take a look at the sky back here. It looks like I might have a little bit of wet weather coming a little bit. But great to have you here. All right. Ooh, that was a big old gust of wind. Oh, okay. And take care. Great to see you, man. Keep carving those beautiful spoons, man. Before you know it, they'll be absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. All right. We got 26 people in the room. 24 thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, do it. If not, you haven't subscribed. Luke Honey Thunder, man. All right. Good to see you. UK is in the room. We got Australia, UK, Sweden, the Canary Islands, the United States. Awesome. Good to see everybody. All right, let's take a look at this here spoon. Still got a good bit of sanding to do, but this is nice. I call it a frying pan spoon. Old piece of elm wood. When I first picked this thing up, it was in Canada. Okay, all right. You're not too far from us. Yeah. But like I said, when I picked this thing up, oh man, some months back now, it was so wet that all these layers were like about ready to fall, come apart. So yeah. And these here, same thing. The wood was like underneath the leaves, and they've been laying on the ground for a long time. And I never buy any wood. I just go over there and kind of, graze it up and see what we can't find. All right. JRH, what part of Canada are you in? Are you near the U.S. border? Are you out some distance? Or yeah, that's really cool. Having everybody from all over the world watching spoon carving, and you just saw there here that carving with SCV. He's going to do a live here in about 10 minutes, and I'll sign off about the time he starts. And if you want to visit with him, he's an outstanding carver, spoons and stuff, and just really getting everything going about a year ago. And it is currently 3:34 p.m. here in the UK. It is, my friend, 10:34, December 27th here in the United States. So you're what, 5 hours in front, something like that. I think Sweden is like 6. Australia, I think she's probably coming up on 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah, there you go, 2 a.m. And then right in the middle, everything is the Canary Islands. All right. So we got people from all over the place. I gotta weight everything down. The wind's blowing so much. All right. 9:34 in Illinois. All right, man. Moros, X80. It's 1:30 a.m. I'm drifting off and must sleep. Much love. All right, Susan, you take care of yourself, and best wishes on all that heat. Yeah, take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water, and we will see you again. Greetings and salutations from the United States. Yeah, this one's gonna really come out with some nice colors. It's oh yeah, take care, Susan. Yeah, this old piece of maple, man, this thing's ancient. Look at all that spalt up in there. I don't know how old this is, but it's old. It really is. That spalt is incredible. All right. We'll probably do this live again Monday around 10 a.m. East Coast time. So we thought about doing like a little half-hour carve thing Monday through Friday, like at 10 a.m. on the U.S. East Coast. Yep, sweet dreams. There you go. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm just seeing a flash on the phone here of a earthquake in Taiwan. Oh my goodness, man. Bud Files, good to see you. All right. Like I was saying, for those that don't know, we have a Facebook channel, Dave Collier Camping. Everybody's welcome to join. So, Dad, hey all, just stopped in to take up. I gotta get back to 10 inches. Oh my goodness, man. We had about 7 inches, I don't know, about 10 days ago, and now they're talking about some long range storm coming up. Dad, it's always good to see you, man. It really is. Appreciate it. But good afternoon. It's good to see you again. Awesome, man. Yeah. I appreciate y'all coming in and supporting me and being generosity and everything like that. I appreciate it. I really do. But here in a little bit, we'll take a break. You can tell it's cold. You never see me wearing gloves, but you know, yeah, every once in a while I do. It's cold. It's blowing. So, okay. We got 20 people in the room. Good to see you. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, go ahead and hit it. Drop by, hit that subscribe button, and I'll come visit you. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool when these lines get a little bit clearer. Okay, all right. We got a day of freezing rain yesterday, so everything is covered in. Oh my goodness, man! I think wintertime has definitely made itself known this year. It certainly has. Normally here we don't really get a lot of snow, but we've already had one big one and 3 small ones, and we're only what 4 days into winter, something like that. 5 days, 6 days. So, all right, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna go on in, get myself a cup of coffee, and I appreciate y'all being here. And I'll see you Monday morning around 10 a.m. this East Coast time, and just convert that down. So, all right, everybody, take care, man. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend.